Well, obviously we're disappointed. We didn't play our best, and LIU played terrifically. They deserve a lot of credit. They made a lot of big plays. Some guys who had not been shooting the ball well for them. Augusto being one of them was 3 for 19 coming into this game in his last 5 games, and he goes 3 for 3. He hit some big ones. Errol Penn was 2 for 7 from 3 on the season. He goes 3 for 5. I tell you that because to win games like this, guys got to step up, and they deserve a lot of credit. With that said, I'm super proud of my guys. We had a lot of new faces, and especially these 2 guys here. You know, Sean has been just a great leader for us. What you want in a student athlete, I told everyone this in the post game after we beat St. Francis. Is I have a 15-year-old son, and if my son turns out to be anything like Sean Hone as a person, I will consider the job that my wife and I have done to be excellent, and we will be a success. So I can't say enough about Sean and what he's done for the program, and how thankful I am to have been able to coach him. He's a guy who had no Division I scholarships, and he's a first-team All-League guy. And EJ is saying these guys are what you want your kids to be like. Is what you want your student athletes to be like. Great students, great people. So we fell short, but I'm super proud of how far we've come, and we just got to figure out a way to play a little bit better in these tournament games here.
Yeah, and the first game we played him, I don't think he really guarded me much. Second time we played him, he switched on me, and I struggled then too. And his height really bothers people. He's not an overly physically guy, but he's very long, very tall. So getting even a shot up, you kind of got to rush it a little bit, and that's what I feel like I kind of did today. And he's a very, very, like you said, he's a good defender with his length. And that just bothered a lot of my shots today. And like you said, I couldn't get really the rhythm. It takes a lot of things away. Good shot blockers get them out on the break. That's what they're really good at. So they disrupted a lot of shots. We always, in shoot around, we always talk about trying to make 10 threes, and we actually had a pretty good year, I thought, of shooting the ball. And today we only went 2 for 19. So you can just tell right there that they imposed their height, imposed their length on us. And obviously I'm going to be the biggest culprit, be the hardest on myself. I went 0 for 3. So they affected me, they affected the team, and that's what really helped them out. They definitely gave us their best punch. We weren't hitting, they were. They, like Coach said, Errol Penn went 2 for 7 coming into the year, and he hit a 3. Raekwon Clark, who's very well known for driving, hit a 3. And then we committed a couple of turnovers, myself included, and they got on the break, and I think Ty Flowers hit a 3. So they just got loose from our bad play. And I think that's what really stemmed them from to score the ball more. And like if we turn the ball over, we can't get a shot up. So we really struggled in the beginning, and I think they just really capitalized on it. It's unbelievable. I mean, we both were a part of last year. We had 5 wins in the conference, 5 wins, it's only 10 total. And we had 11 wins in conference. And it's just, these are the seasons I'm going to remember. I love the guys from last year, but it's going to be tough to remember that, something like that. Like coming in third, playing a home game in front of the crowd with my brothers, and these are the seasons I'm going to remember. I remember all the good moments, I remember the bad. And like I told the guys after, just got to remember the feeling of losing and not let it happen again. But you know, that's the question. It comes from all the hard work we put in the summertime, coach leading us. We see that we're projected 9th, and we use that as motivation. And I think that's what this team did. And it was a no-say attitude, don't really listen, and kind of just get to the grind. And I think that's what we did, proved a lot of people wrong. Yeah, I mean, there's no question. First of all, like he said, I know offers coming in, and he trusted me. And it's just, it changed my life. I mean, I probably would have gone D2, D3 somewhere, and so I'm super thankful for that. And then there's just like other guys like EJ getting a good commit, or he's really good at recruiting, so bringing in these guys and putting them in position to get it all rookie team or first team or second team. And it just shows that he recruits the right guys that are willing to work hard and put the work in. And I think that we showed that this year.
We had a good game plan. There wasn't really no adjustment. I feel like I was guard on any position 1 through 5. I feel like I'm confident in my defensive skills, so I felt that it was just a game that, We just had to give our best punch and just play tough and play physical. It didn't really bother me that much.
Well, we obviously came out a little nervous, I think. I think our guys were a little anxious. And I said, hey, I think we took their best punch. They made some threes that they have not been making all year. And certainly not in the last 5 games. Even, I forgot about Julian. Julian Batts, who was 2 for 3. I don't have my scout point from him, but I think he shot 17% from 3 in his last 5 games. So I said, I think we took their best punch, and we're up, at the last media timeout, the under 4, I think we were down 6 or 8. And I said, hey guys, if we can be down, if we can get it to 4, that's a win for us. Well, we got all the way to up 1. So we were feeling good about ourselves. And we felt like we got a lot of open shots that we missed. We were 1 for 10 from 3. And we got some good looks. So I said, all right, I think we're going to start making some, and I think they're going to start missing some. And they missed a few, and we just didn't make any. So, so at halftime, we felt real good about where we're at, that we were up 1 despite not playing well. I mean, what were they from 3 in the first half? Let me see here. They were 6 for 15 from 3, and we were 1 for 10, and we had a 1-point lead. So I was very optimistic about that. And then we got out of the gate okay, and they deserve a lot of credit. I mean, those guys played great. Augusto is such a tough guard. I mean, he's given us nightmares since the day he got here, and we didn't have an answer for him. I mean, when he was in the game, he just created havoc. So he deserves a lot of credit. I mean, I think they did things that we didn't have an answer for offensively. Jackson is an awesome kid. He had an up and down year. But the one thing I give him credit for, he stayed humble, he stayed focused, and he stayed ready. And when we called him, he was ready to go. And that's a testament to the type of team guy that Zach Rads is. So he's got an opportunity to really be a good player for us. With Sean's departure, that's probably about 32 minutes a game that's opening up. And he could be a good player. He's just got to stay focused. And so I'm happy for him because he has been a team guy. He's probably as good a team guy as we have. I would say Kinnan is probably our best team guy. And then Zach, here's a junior playing behind freshman, and he stayed positive the whole year. And when his number was called against Robert Morris, against PA, last 2 games, I mean, he answered the bell. So proud of him. I think that he showed a lot of maturity. So I'm real proud of him. I'm proud of the whole team. These guys, we had very little expectation. We had some returning guys that worked very hard to improve. And look at Sean's statistics this year. It's insane. I've said after his sophomore year, I said, I think Sean could be like Drew Shubik. And those of you guys know, Drew Shubik was a player, had a terrible freshman year years ago, got better. He was second team all-league as a senior. And I always talk to Ryan Peters about this, covers this, and I said, I think Sean could be like Drew. And the crazy thing is, he turned out to be better. I mean, it was amazing. So, and look at a guy like EJ, who doesn't even make the all-rookie team. He's the most improved player. And I just feel I'm very thankful for the opportunity to coach these guys. And our young guys who are super talented, have some maturity issues early in the year, I thought really started to, still a long way to go, but it started showing some growth. So, it was a special group, and I'm so disappointed for them to give them a couple more games. I thought they deserved it, but unfortunately, that's just how the world works. You don't always get what you deserve, and we have to deal with that disappointment. It is valuable because a lot of people that call me, hey, you're playing LIU again, 3 versus 6, same situation. Well, there's only one player on our roster that was even on the team, and that wasn't that long ago. And that's obviously we had some transfers and things of that nature. So it is important that if we're in that situation, because one of the things these guys have to learn is most playoff games, and I don't know what's happening in the other ones, whether you're the better team or worse, you're going to have to find a way to dig down deep and get a performance out of someone, which LIU got. They got an unbelievable performance out of Errol Penn. He had 15 and 9 with 3 made threes. I mean, he made more threes in 30 minutes today than he made in 31 games. Think about that. And I'm just saying that's what it takes to win a game on the road in the playoffs. So I think even when we had some great teams at Sacred Heart, 8 to 10 years ago, and even when I was at Central Connecticut, I don't care how good you are, there's going to be a point where you're going to have to figure out a way to make a play. And I thought we were getting there. We cut it to 2. Ken has a pretty good look in the corner. I'm saying, that looked good from where I was. It was straight line, just shoot a shot over the rim. Hayward and cut it to 1. So I thought, hey, maybe this is our moment, but it wasn't. And like I said, I'm so disappointed for our guys, and especially our upperclassmen. We got such good guys that have really done everything and have been very patient with the young guys, with the mistakes they've made, and they kind of try to take them under their wing. So, I think the future is bright. Unfortunately, you don't even think about those things right now, just because you're just so disappointed for them. I mean, I'm lucky. I'm going to get a lot more chances at this probably. Sean Holmes never get another chance at this. Jarrell and Kinnan get one more chance at this. And that's not even a guarantee. So I'm really, I thank them in there. Thank them for allowing us, coaching staff, to coach them and trust us. And I hope that we can grow from this. And the biggest disappointment is I know I'm at such a good place here. This place deserves a champion. And the fact that we have not been able to give it to them is really one of my great disappointments. And because we got so many good people, not only in this athletic department, we got awesome people, but all over this campus that support us. When they don't even need, when we have not given them reasons at times to support us, have stuck with us. So let me just tell you, there's very few things in life that are going to be more important than to bring the school a championship. And we're going to do everything we can. And I'm going to make sure our guys understand that we owe this university more than what we gave them. And we're going to do whatever we have to do to get there.
Thank you, Coach.